I just need you to focus up here. I'm not even going to go to the notes yet. First, I need you guys to understand when you're allowed to multiply, because you just can't multiply any two matrices. Remember when we added and subtracted, both matrices needed to be the same size, correct? That does not have to happen for matrices, though. They do not have to be the same size, but they do have to follow a rule. Take a look at this rule. Again, this is not in your packet. I just want you to first, before I show you how to multiply, you got to know when to multiply. My first matrix on the left here, hopefully you can see that here. What's the size of it? 3 by 2, right? And what about the matrix on the right? 2 by 2. So we would all agree, you can't add it, you can't subtract them, right? But you can multiply them. And here's why. As long as the number of columns on the first one matches the number of rows on the second one, you can multiply. So this is what I'm always going to have you test out first, is just write the size right next to each other. And if these two numbers on the inside match, you can multiply. All right, you can multiply. The next thing, how big is the answer going to be? Right? How big is the answer going to be? Those will be the two numbers on the outside. So when I show you how to multiply, you will have a 3 by 2 matrix as your answer. All right? So to see if you can multiply, number of columns in the first has to match the number of rows in the second, or just the two inside numbers have to match. All right? That means you can multiply. And your answer will be the two numbers on the outside. All right? That's how big your answer will be. All right? Forget about what the heck we're putting in there. We'll get to that later, but that's how big it's going to be. So let's keep going through a couple examples here. How big is this one here? So that's a 2 by 3. And what about here? That's a 3 by 2. Would we be able to multiply them? Yes. And my answer is going to be how big? A 2 by 2. All right, we'll get a 2 by 2 matrix from multiplying those. All right, let's go a couple more here. What's this one here? 3 by 1. And this one is a? Would I be able to multiply them? Yes. And then my matrix is going to be how big? That's crazy to think about, right? How little this is, and we're going to end up with 3 rows and 2 columns. All right. And then how about here? That's a 2 by 3 with a? Can you multiply them? No. Just because they're the same size doesn't mean you can multiply them. All right. This is, nope, can't multiply. Can add and subtract them, sure, but we're not going to be able to multiply them. All right, everybody good? The testing and how big it's going to be before I actually show you. All right. What do you say? Actually, what do I have? A couple more here. All right, good. How big we got here? 3 by 2 with a 2 by 2. We're going to be able to, with a 3 by 2. All right, everyone good? I don't need to go over the other 3. We're good? Because I really want to focus on how to actually multiply. All right, so let's go to your notes now. Let's go to your notes. We have matrix A and matrix B. Part A says we're going to find A times B. All right, A times B. And guys, I wish it was as easy as multiply 2 times 0, 3 times 1, 4 times 5, and 7 times 6, and we're done. It's not that easy. It's not adding and subtracting. If it was, I'd do it before the quiz. All right. First, what's the size of matrix A? 2 by 2. And the size of matrix B? 2 by 2. We're going to be allowed to multiply them. Yes. And what's my answer going to be? 2 by 2. So what I'd like you to do, just first, once you get the hang of it, I will not expect you to do this. But inside here, I want you to build a 2 by 2 matrix with these blanks. And again, once you get the hang of this, you don't have to keep doing this every time. Here's how we multiply. We multiply a row with a column. A row with a column. What's this spot here, if I had you name it? That's spot what? 1, 1. So that means what's going to go in here is row 1 times column 1. All right? Now, how do I do this? Just let me do one first, please. Row 1 times column 1 will go in 1, 1. Everyone ready? 2 times 0. and I keep going, and I add the results as I go along. So 2 times 0 plus, what's next here? 3 times 5. Whatever that ends up being, you can calculate it in a minute. That's the number in 1, 1. All right. I'm going to go slow here, and we got plenty of practice. All right, everyone ready? What's this spot? What's this spot here? That's what? Row 1, 2. Right here, right here. I'm gonna fill out this one next. This is 2, 1. So that means row 2 times column 1 is gonna go there. So what's gonna go here? 4 times 0 plus, what's that number? I blocked it out. 7 times 5. All right, let's keep going. What's this spot right here? What would be the name for this spot? Row. Okay, so it's going to be row 1 with now column 2. I multiply and add those. 2 times 0. Sorry. You're right. Yep, thank you. You're picking it up, I can tell. 2 times 1 plus 3 times 6. That's what's going to go there. And then the last one, which is what? 2, 2? So what am I going to multiply here now? It looks like 2, 2. 4 times 1 with 7 times 6. And now you calculate your results. Row by column. Okay, row by column. The first matrix, you always have to get a row. The second matrix is always a column. Anything you want to ask there? I know it's only one. Stop me at any time here. Everybody good? All right, now part B, I kind of want to combine it with what we did before for the quiz. You're right there, Jesus. Hack it up. Get the hairball out there. Okay, part B, I kind of want to combine what we just did with what we did for the quiz. So now I want to take AB, which we already have, and subtract 2A from it. Okay, so here's my matrix AB. I want you to subtract now 2B from it. Okay, so that's part B here. I wrote a little too big. But now I want to do AB, A times B minus 2A. So you guys already have it, right? 15, 35, 20, and 46. Are you multiplying by -2 or 2, right? Some of you guys got caught on that on the quiz. Are you multiplying by -2 or 2? Because that'll depend on whether you subtract or add these two. What do most of you do? Multiply by what? 2 or -2? 2. 2, and then subtract? Okay. 4, 8, 6, 14. 11. 11, 14, 27, 32. Just doing that in my head quick. It looks good. All right, you ready? I want to keep multiplying. Any questions? All right, let's keep multiplying. I'm just going to clear all this out here. All right, let's keep multiplying. All right, first one I want to do is A times B. A times B. First, don't assume. Don't assume. Check. What type of matrix? What size is A? 1 by 3 with a 3 by 1. Oh, we're going to be able to do this? And what's our answer going to be? Single number. Should be a 1 by 1, single number. How the heck are we going to get that? How the heck are we just going to get a single number here? Row. Hey, row times column. So what do you want me to multiply and add now? 1 times 4 plus 2 times 5 and 3 times 6. There you go. There's your 1, 1 right there. $14, $18. What number do we get here? 23. How about 32? 32.
Wait, oh.
All right. We're not at the greatness level yet. Now I want BA. And this doesn't work like your old numbers, like 3 times 4 equals 4 times 8. No, the answer's not going to be 32. Okay, the answer's not going to be 32. Hate to break it to you. All right, quick check. What is B? Again, that's a 3 by 1. And A, you told me, was a 1 by 3. Well, first, can we multiply them? Yeah. Yep. What's our answer going to be? How am I going to get 9 entries now from that, right? How am I going to get 9 there? All right, let me just set it up. 3 by 3. And I don't know, maybe because you guys are starting this, maybe you want to write matrix B first here, rewrite them so B comes first. It might be easier to multiply it and doing this way. If you can do it without it, I don't care. I just think you guys being newbies here, it might help to have the B one first. All right, you ready? How are you going to show me what goes in this one here? Row times column, right? Row. What's my only thing I can do here? 4 and that's it. So right here is just 4 times 1. Row times column. Where do you want to go? Across or down here? Anybody? You want to go down? All right, now I do 5 times 1, right? 6 times 1. And if you ever get stuck, figure out what's, like right now, let's say I froze and I didn't know how to do this spot right here. I noticed that this is row 1, column 2. That's exactly what I multiply. Row 1 with column 2. Oh, it's 4 and 2. All right, so notice its spot, and that'll tell you what row and column to multiply. That's 4 times, yep. And this will be 5 and 2.
Let's see if I can. I think I did. What? Oh, I just did my math. I got the wrong one. Oh, we can't. No solution. No solution.
Any questions? All right, everyone ready for 3? Multiplying these two. What size is this one? Two by four with a. Can I multiply them? Okay, I'm not here to trick you. There's no other secret to this. Or yeah, no solution's fine. Yep. And look, I'd be doing you guys injustice if we didn't keep going here. So you got plenty of room there. All right, you got plenty of room here. So copy problem number 4 down for me. We're not done with today. Okay? There's no way we're at where we need to be. Just by doing. Nope. I'm gonna have one more after this. Okay, so I got 4 and 5 coming up, and then we'll be done.
Is this no solution?
No, this will be a solution.
Great. Don't ever first.
So this one.
She's just
That's just a stray mark right there. All right, what am I looking at? Size of this first one? 3 by 2 with a 2 by 2. Doable? Yeah, I'm not going to waste your time anymore. Yep, that's doable. And what's your answer going to be? A 3 row by 2 column matrix. Yep. Three rows, 2 columns. And again, I don't expect to see this once you get good at it, but if you want to keep going, it's probably a good idea. All right, ready for 1, 1. Row 1 times column 1. Row 1, column 1. 3 times -1, and then add that to -1 times 5. And really, where you go from here is your call. Do you want to keep going across the rows or down the columns? That's your call. Just make sure you're multiplying the right row and column. All right, I'm a go across kind of guy, so now I'm going to multiply row 1 with column 2.
Yeah, we gotta see. Can you start? Wait, what?
Nope, I'm on the wrong one. Sorry. I'm on the wrong one. Just gonna keep my mouth shut with that one coming from you. Coming from you, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wait, what? No, wait, I got 14 over on the other side. I know.
3 plus 30, not 11.
So you're making
6 plus 9.
Where?
Yeah.
I left some more here.
Yeah, you're good.
This was the most frustrating.
We all good? Grant, how's the troop over there? Take a quick peek.
They good. They knew how to do it in their heads. So
I didn't even skip that stuff.
I think they know what they're doing.
Tough guy.
Hell yeah.
We all good? Back group good? How about your girl there? Yeah? I don't give out prizes for first place, right? First finisher. All right, one more on your own.
This one looks
Please tell me it's not solution.
so
I don't know. It's not.
It's mostly. Oh,
It's
shit.
not. Wait.
It did 2x3, no 4x2. What? No, I got the difference in bridges. 1 by 2.
I need to think about it.
that's my head.
Yes. Did you get one negative 6? I do it. I don't want you fucking up. Yeah, I got
21 to the 6.
Okay, yeah, 21 negative.
Yeah.
Maybe 6.
Not listening to you.
It's true.
That's true though.
Sorry.
2 days. So.